Hey everybody, welcome to my first LP of Super Mario World. I'm MJ, or PwnShop135, or War Machine MJ if you're more familiar with some of my other work. And as I said, this is my first LP. I'm going to be playing Super Mario World. Almost called Super Paper Mario. So let's go ahead and jump in. Ignore those. One-player game. Welcome! This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing. Again. Looks like Bowser is at it. Again. For whatever reason, it just skipped the opening intro, but that'll come back in post-haste. So we're going to go ahead and let's check in with Yoshi. Hello, sorry I'm not home, but I have gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser. Yoshi. Yeah, I'm going to make Yoshi sound like Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. Because that just gives me an excuse to go, Warg! Alright, start with Yoshi's Island 1. Bop that Koopa. Well, that's a naked Koopa. It's essentially a Koopa without a shell. This is a bonsai bill. These are Dino Rhinos. So there's two ways you can take out enemies. Well, multiple ways, but let's start with the Dino Rhino. You can jump on him twice to kill him. Or, with this one, you can spin jump. Spin jump is a quick to the kill move, and it protects you from various other hazards throughout the game. And what I'm going to be doing through this whole playthrough is I'm going to try and get every blasted exit of the whole game. And you guys know which ones I'm, not too thrilled about doing. So here, we need to be Big Mario with a spin jump to go down this pipe. Gets, 6 coins and a dragon coin. Dragon coins do nothing but give you a free life if you collect all of them. Unless you're playing Super Mario World Advance, then it's a checklist to 100%. Let's go ahead and hit this hint block. You can hold an extra item in the block at the top of your screen. To use it, press the select button. So, yeah. More Dino Rhinos. Comes with Bonsai Bill. You can take those out by jumping on them, as I demonstrated. We're good. Well, pick up a shell, use the X or Y button to throw a shell upwards, look up, and let go of the button. Alright. Well, I hope if I don't miss it. Alright. So we're not going to wait for that thing to drop, we're going to intercept it. And we're going to get Fire Mario, one of the oldest second oldest, only to the mushroom. Boop. There's a piranha plant, and these are charging chucks. AKA one of the most annoying enemies in the game. You can stomp on him 3 times, or you can just shoot him with fireballs. I'm gonna go and break that tie. Boop. I promise I'm not gonna sing that every single time. So now that go ahead and unlocks our next location, Yellow Switch Palace. This is the introduction of P-switches, which will do a variety of things. Like this P-switch, for example, coins. Get a multitude of coins, collect as many as you can before the music stops. Ah, look at that. I got 3 or 4 lives out of that. And we're going to jump on this yellow switch. The power of the switch you have pushed will turn blank into your progress will also be saved. Continue and save. Alright. Next, we're going to move on to Yoshi's Island 2. Here what we want to do is grab this shell, kick it, free life. Now, as you see, we got these yellow exclamation marks. We're going to punch that, and it's going to give us a mushroom every single time. Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me. My name is Yoshi. On my way to rescue my friends, Bowser trapped me in that egg. Warg! Alright, now with Yoshi, he's essentially a free hit for us. If we take a hit, we'll just dismount off of Yoshi and have to go collect him again. But with Y, we can, well, Mario punches him and he sticks out his tongue to eat stuff, like the shell. If Yoshi eats a red shell, it turns into a fire ghost. Right, do a spin jump, press A. A Super Mario spin jump can break some of the blocks and defeat some of the tougher enemies, as we demonstrated earlier, but it can also freely dismount Yoshi. Now Yoshi eats these apples automatically, so you don't need to go, you know, press them up. Ah. Yes, and as demonstrated earlier, naked Koopas will jump into shells and become full-fledged Koopas. We have another charging Chuck. Just going to jump on him 3 times, and bam. Not so difficult, but he is annoying. This gate marks the middle of the area. By cutting the tape here, you can continue from this point, from close to this point. Alright. And if you're small when you run through that, it will make you big. Press those 2, and if you hit this one, it will give you a Yoshi egg. If you already have Yoshi, it will give you a free 1-up. Now here we deal with Monty Moles. As demonstrated earlier, you can suck them up while they're still trying to break out of the hole. So let's go ahead and pop up here, ditch Yoshi for a bit, because Yoshi can't climb. Alright, eat enough of those fruits, and Yoshi will give us a free egg. Now before we proceed further, we're going to backtrack and we're going to go to this first pipe down here, and we get flying blocks. Easiest way to go about this is to dismount Yoshi and take him out, but you can also take these gray blocks, kick them upwards. And we'll get to more about how these gray blocks function later on. But for now, I think I really screwed myself. The placement of those other blocks. Nope, I got it. Alright. Now, and if you notice, yes, if you listen to the music, whenever we get on Yoshi, there's a pair of bongos in the background. I'm gonna hit this P-switch, ignore Chuck. And... oh, I missed it. I missed. I said I wasn't gonna do that, so I'll stop. Now that we have Yoshi, let's go ahead and dart back to his house, because this block will change. It's possible to fill in the dotted line blocks. To fill in the yellow ones, just go west and north to the top of the mountain. Yes, that's telling you about switch palaces. And pay attention to those birds at the top of Yoshi's house, because those are some foreshadowing that we'll get into much later. If you know, you know. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to Yoshi's Island 3. Oh, there's a hint block. The big coins are dragon coins. If you pick up 5 of those in one area, you will get an extra Mario. They mean an extra life. But if you're playing the Game Boy Advance version, they keep track of which dragon coins you've got in which level. But now that those blocks are active, they can also, you know, give us free footholds. Alright. And any enemies that are turned to, you know, that are burned up by Mario's fire or Yoshi's fire ghosts become coins. So we're going to go ahead and jump down here. Because here we have another trail of coins and a P-switch. Yeah. Easy peasy squeezy lemon. We just skipped a small chunk of room. Now, if Yoshi has a green shell, he will kick it out. When you stomp on an enemy, you can jump high if you hold the jump button. Use the up on the control pad to jump high in the shallow water. Which, I mean, we haven't gotten to any water levels yet. So let's just go ahead and bounce. Yeah, these platforms that I'm on are, you know, momentum based. Well, not momentum based, just where you place your weight. Like it will swing to the left if you're standing on the left side, or right if you're standing on the right side of it. Alright. Now, in this level, you want to collect as many coins as possible because of this green block. Hit it, and if you collect enough coins in the level, it will give you a free 1-up. How nifty is that? Alright. Just going to keep swinging. Alright. Got 18 lives. And we're almost done with Yoshi's Island. Alright. Yoshi's Island 4. Alright. Now, if we pick up this yellow block, well, if we hit it, it's going to give us a mushroom. And if we get the mushroom, it's going to override the fire flower in our inventory. But that's alright, because we get another fire flower. I'm going to duck down this pipe. You're going to want to have Yoshi for this, because we have a pokey problem. If you're in an area that you've already cleared, you can return to the map screen by pressing start, then select. But you have to clear it first. Back to the Pokies. Pokies, if you remember, were in Super Mario Bros. 3. And they were terrifying. They were terrifying here as a kid until I learned Yoshi can eat them. Alright. That's it. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and deal with this shenanigan, because we can get some lives off of this. Take out these sea mines. There we go. Right. If you get bonus stars if you cut the tape at the end of each area. If you collect 100 bonus stars, you can play a fun bonus game. Of course, you know, once we get to a certain location, then the bonus game becomes, you know, a joke. But here we are, we're almost done as we take on the nefarious Iggy. Unfortunately, we've got to abandon Yoshi. We really should have put a "No Yoshi's Allowed" sign on the front of that door. Alright. Press up on the control pad while jumping and you can cling to the fence. To go in the door at the end of this area, use up also. Yes. And while you're on here, the only other enemies on these are Koopas. The green ones are, you know, fairly slow. And when they hit a certain point, they can turn around, like that. Now, you can press Y to smack the panel. and that will, get rid of them. But if you clip them with your foot, it counts as you jump on them. Alright, that's just pretty much a non-existent P-block. Like, it's got no function outside of that. Alright, now keep a watch out for those fire ghosts, because they can take you out. Come in. Alright, you press Y and you can switch panels. I don't like to do that one because it throws me off, so I'm going to keep on this side of the fence. Oh, crap. I got too close. Alright. Point of advice. One of Yoshi's friends is trapped in the castle by Iggy Koopa. To defeat him, push him in the lava pool. Easier said than done, my dude. Alright, watch out because giant hammers. It can take you out if you get greedy like I did. You want to slide into this here and duck. Get us another firefly for our troubles. Alright. These mallets are laughably easy. I just gotta say, I love the music that plays in these castles. Of course, if you dunk around too much, that hammer will drop on top of you. Ah. Like I said, easier said than done, my dude. And you can inadvertently kill yourself like that if you just slide, when he's defeated. So, yeah, there we go. Yoshi's Island, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Mario has defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle Number 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend, who is still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to Donut Land. Next time on Super Mario World. Had to get that DBZ reference in there. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we're going to go tackle Donut Plains. See you guys next time.